Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I've been growing my brows out for so long and I'm finally happy that I sat down and made this video for you guys. It's been highly requested that everybody wanted to know how to do their brows. So this is going to teach you how to wax your own brows at home and shape them with your makeup right after. So to start off, you're going to need this hair remover wax strip kit that I got from Walgreens for like $7 and it's by Sally Hansen. A pair of scissors, a pair of tweezers of your preference. You can use any kind of brow makeup, but today I'm going to be using the Iman Cosmetics Blackest Brown Brow Pencil. The MAC 253 brush. You can use any kind of concealer or foundation, but today I'm going to be using the Iman Cosmetics Second to None Cream to Powder Foundation in Clay 2. So the wax strip kit has like these individual strips that you can use. And what I just do is I just get one of them and I cut it in half. Once I cut it in half, I'm going to put it in between the palms of my hand and I'm going to rub it together just to warm up the wax. The great thing about these strips are they're double-sided, so once you separate them, this is what they look like. Now it's time for waxing, so you can really start wherever you want on your brow, but I like to start in this area. I know I don't have that much hair, but I do like to make it look like it's a clean look, so this is where I'm starting. So the next area is going to be just on the lower part of my tail of my brow. I'm just going to rub it in and pull, and as you can see, I'm already starting to get red and a little bit irritated because it's definitely working. And as you can see, there is hair on there. Every time I'm done waxing, I normally go through with tweezers and just get those stubborn baby hairs that are always left over. I'm just going to repeat that process of waxing and then tweezing just until I get my desired shape of brow. Brows are kind of tricky and tweezing can get a little out of hand, so you just have to be careful of which hairs to take out and which hairs to leave, because if you take out too much, it could end up looking very, very thin, and that's not the look that I want. Once I've got my desired shape of brow, I'm just going to take a makeup wipe and wipe any excess wax that I have on there. Now it's time to fill in your brows. So I'm going to take my Iman Cosmetics brow pencil in the blackest brown, and I'm going to start from the bottom, and I'm just going to draw a line from that front part all the way down to my tail. As you can see, I'm using a very soft and gentle stroke because I don't want it to look too harsh. So once I've made that line, I like to brush through my brow. So in the front part, I'm going to brush up, and towards the back, I'm going to brush down. Next, I'm going to start outlining the top of my brow. I'm not going to start exactly right in the front part, only because I want it to look really soft and clean. So I'm going to start about 1 centimeter out, and I'm going to start outlining just as I did on the bottom. After I've made the outline on the top and bottom of my brow, I'm just going to start filling it in very lightly, and once again with a soft and gentle hand. I don't want it to look too harsh. I'm kind of going to fill in my tail a little bit more than the beginning part of my brow, only because this gives this illusion of like really clean and just amazing. I can't really explain it, but it really gives this great illusion to it. So I start filling in the tail more than I am the beginning of my eyebrow. So from the beginning of my brow, I'm going to start using these strokes that go upwards. Brushing upwards is going to give you that realistic look. Periodically brushing through your brows is really good because it gives it that blending look and also a realistic light look. As you can see, my brow's not perfect, so now I'm just going to take that concealer / foundation and I'm going to go back and clean it. It's not going to look perfect the first try, but I suggest taking your time because then the more you take your time, the better it's going to look. I prefer to use this Iman Cosmetics foundation because it's kind of like a concealer, but it's also like a foundation at the same time. It's really thick, so it covers any imperfections, or like it goes over anything that I've like messed up without me having to like go over it a million times. Like as you can see, like I only made like a few strokes, and well, I made 3 strokes. That's because I didn't get close as I want it to be, and it's easier to like start out further and then go in lighter if you want your brow to be like smaller. Like it just depends on your preference, really. A lot of people like to go 1 or 2 shades lighter than their skin color, but I like it to be as natural as possible, so I'm using this skin tone kind of color. And Iman literally has the best shades for darker skin. Like I've been using this like forever and a day. Like I'm so mad that they don't sell it at like Ulta and Target like how they used to, and they need to. But yes, definitely best line for darker skin. So after all of that, I'm just gonna rub it in and blend any harsh concealer patches or foundation patches. I like to brush out like that front forward part of my brow because it looks lighter and once again, very realistic. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Please give it a thumbs up and let me know what else you guys would like to see. I really enjoyed this and my look is complete. Fingers down my spine. Girl, you look mighty fine. Won't you rub your fingers